Before Oberwerk was in the optics business, I actually formed it in 1991 as a software development company. In the PC world, we only had Windows 2.0. And I was interested in graphical user interfaces, having worked with companies such as NBI in Boulder, Colorado, visited Xerox PARC Labs, of course saw what Apple was doing back then. And I wanted to bring an interface like that to the PC. I wrote one of the first graphical user interfaces for the PC called Counterpoint. That was eventually licensed by Amstrad to be pre-installed on all PCs sold in Europe. And at that time, I was advised to form a corporation. So I came up with the name Oberwerk for a couple of reasons. Oberwerk is a term from organ music, and it means to play from the top rank of the keyboard on the multi-manual organ. It also refers to the uppermost set of pipes in a pipe organ. And the connotation of Oberwerk was above the rest, above work, above everything else. And at the time I had a full-time day job, and I was writing Counterpoint nights and weekends, and I was definitely feeling overworked, so Oberwerk seemed very appropriate. So I was actually at a family reunion in Newport Beach, California, early 1999. I stopped at the Newport Telescope and Camera shop just to see what the newest telescopes were, and came across this Chinese border guard binocular. I was really smitten with it, and it wasn't practical at the time to buy it and bring it back to Ohio, and plus it was just too expensive. But this was the early days of the internet, and I was able to track down the manufacturer that was in Kunming, China. Struck up a relationship with them and eventually convinced them to sell a few units to me. Originally, the minimum order quantity of 100 units. Well, I kept working on them and I got them down to 4 units. I sold 3 of them on eBay, and the people that bought them on eBay were thrilled. And I thought, well, that was easy. So I went back and I said, why don't you send me 12 more of those? So that was the start of Oberwerk. I was buying these binoculars directly from the manufacturer, bringing them to the United States, thoroughly checking them out, making sure they were perfect, and sending them direct to customers. Well, that's still our business model even today. Unlike competitors that have multiple levels of distribution, all Oberwerk binoculars are assembled in Kunming at our own assembly plant. Kunming, China is considered Optics Valley, not unlike our Silicon Valley here in California. Some of our customers think that there are a couple of companies there making all the binoculars, and then it's just a matter of what brand are they putting on it. Well, there's some of that going on, but Oberwerk is different. It started with the large state-owned factory that made our Chinese border guard binoculars. The same 2 people that I met in 1999, at the point where the state-owned factory was going bankrupt, they saw that writing on the wall, and they actually were working on putting together their own optics assembly plant. They are the owners of our assembly plant even today. Let's talk about our XL series binocular telescopes. The XL series was about 3 years in development, many prototypes going back and forth, and it was mostly between myself and our optical designer in Kunming, and it was game-changing. With the success of the XL series, we are now the world's largest distributor of high-power binoculars. And when I say high power, I mean capable of 40 times magnification or higher. So in that niche, we outsell all other brands combined. Some people think I'm obsessed with binoculars, trying to achieve perfection with my brand. What it is it's kind of a race to the bottom where everybody wants to have the lowest price. And of course, that means lowest quality. We are not interested in producing a lower quality product in order to have the lowest price. Every binocular, from our least expensive to our most expensive, comes with a handwritten quality checklist that I initial. So I personally inspect every binocular. After a binocular has passed our quality assurance checklist, only then does it get an Oberwerk serial number. We are only interested in creating high quality products that we're proud to put our brand on. That said, we can do it for a little less cost than a lot of our competitors, partly because of that relationship with our assembly plant and no middlemen, direct from them to me to you, partly through innovation, newer optical technologies that really keeps me interested in this business even after 25 years. I have no thoughts of slowing down. I'm just too excited about the next coming thing.